I guess, fail and go down in that lower bracket and really get kicked out of it. But will this be where at least one Korean team finds their mark and gets kicked out of the tournament? We're going to find out here, obviously, as we're going directly into the game. It is going to be Bind to start things off. And Ender, I think we're going to get one hell of a match to kick things off.
I think so. Boom have 4 people on A short. It's going to be a complete bloodbath here as they line up for Asterisk. He finds 4 with the ghost. There's another player coming in behind him. Jeong Hi will kill him. And just 20 seconds, 15 seconds into the round, it's a 1v1.
Immediately, Eeyore here cannot be caught asleep right now. Jeong Hi going to get that kill, and he will secure the opening pistol here for the side of DAMWON Kia. Very nice opener, and I think that's a very apt way to start the round here, to start this series with a complete bloodbath towards short. Asterisk putting an exclamation on that with 4 kills to start off the game as well for Boom.
I am sorry if I am Asterisk and this is a match-made game. I'm alt F4ing. I am not playing this one out. You roll in, you get an instant 4K, and then your team loses the round. Feels bad, man, for him and for Boom to kick it off. But wow, I mean, your Astra is just 2 points away from having access to her Cosmic Divide. Can't feel too bad about that one, as Texture just gonna scout out down B long. I do like watching how DAMWON default a lot of the time, spreading out, taking some space here. They catch Flip Jitter, trying to push out of Hookah. I mean, oftentimes when you're attacking, you have something like a Raze on your team, you can just sort of gain a lot of space in Hookah using an early bot. Instead, DAMWON don't have access to that, so they get that kill of Lurk outgrown on through to fake a bit of a B hit, while frostmind just finds a person pushing out onto A on his own.
Icy cold with a classic on there, and the retake is going to come from that short side as they flanked all the way around here, going into that A short. Default plan to come down for the side of DAMWON, and in the U-Hauls, frostmind, okay, holding down the line for the meantime. Plant will go down, but a perfect flash here from Secret is going to let that all come to the surface. Now on to Asterisk, who, honestly, even if he goes down here, I think this is huge now for the side of Boom. They could potentially pull out that Cosmic Divide here in round 3, and there isn't much that DAMWON will be able to do about it in terms of their own ultimate utility and economy.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit of an odd round right there. You know, the start of it goes well for DAMWON, but then you're lurking through with an SMG, right, against the full save there from Boom. So there was a moment where it looked like frostmind could make it happen. A good flash from Secret does save the round, recover things there for DAMWON Kia. But they're gonna have to be on their guard because Boom are no slouches on Bind, especially. Very comfortable on this map. Now they've got some rifles for themselves, so DAMWON will just push 3 players outside Hookah here, again using the utility, whether it's a drone or a dog, to gain control over this area. But because they're not pushing anyone down long, I think sometimes a lot of teams will like to do this, where they escort 1 player into Hookah that can then watch rotations off of the B site while the rest of your team executes over towards A. And you can see DAMWON are keeping their options open, but Blaze King gets a nice pick there to start things off.
Well, that's certainly a nice way to get this round kick in, especially with them having this 2-round cushion already. Now, with the wall that was placed here by Intro right deeply in A, the default wall that you kind of have cutting off that lamps position, it did keep, you know, quite a few defenders here on the side of Boom towards that A site. But now that as the rotation comes on in, I think they have a perfect spot to try and counteract this here from the side of Boom, knowing that they have, you know, a setup here towards this Shower's position. As soon as DAMWON pushes out of here, Boom can spring that trap, and who knows, they might just be able to pull this one on back in a 4v5. And so very nicely done here for the meantime, wasting that time. 30 seconds left on the clock. DAMWON should be able to get a plant if they kill this guy on triple, but frostmind's gonna say something about a 3v5 here already, and still the spike is nowhere to be seen. They're rotating around to the B site. They do have that forward position on a Texture inside Hookah, but will it be enough for him to open up the site with 3 defenders waiting? Asterisk will get that kill.
It's Asterisk that's using the operator too, of all things. Texture somehow finds 2, bursting out onto the site. It seems like it should have been doomed for DAMWON. Not possible to get the spike on the ground, but they will make it happen. Flip Shooter takes out Texture. Now Jeong Hi in a 1v3, only a Spectre in hand. Dodging away from concusses. It's not going to be easy.
He's just biding his time here inside the tube, playing the back of the site. It's a 3v1, Spectre in hand, not the best weapon you want in this situation, but he can make it happen. Knowing this, man, he finds the 1. Now he needs 1 more to isolate this fight, and he brings it to a 1v1. A double kill now for Jeong Hi. He's gonna say hi, hello, but Asterisk will finally end the round. The MVP so far for Boom Esports in this match alone, and he finally gets around for Boom here on the board.
Oh my god, DAMWON do so much damage. They're almost clutch out the round. Asterisk rather, on so little HP. And you know, it seemed like DAMWON played that round so slowly. The spike committed down towards Shower, so it wasn't in a position to quickly teleport over to the B's site. That meant they had to cross that opening, where Asterisk was, of course, able to find a good shot with the operator there. And, well, DAMWON do end up falling, but remove 4 rifles from the hands of Boom. So not too bad for them. They're going to have a really strong buy coming into this next round. But again, looks fairly similar from DAMWON. Just early control over Hookah.
Well, it was a bonus for them, and in a way it does kind of work out, as you said here, Ender. They get lots of that economic damage and really put a hole in the pockets of Boom, but Boom still got some weapons to work with here. Operator, as you said, here on Asterisk, so this is definitely doable for them, as it was saved. Intro, though, making that entrance into the B site, and Texture will follow up. 5v3 already. Intro and Texture very low, but lucky for them, Secret is on that Sky. The retake can come in here, but Asterisk is going to have to find a pick off with that Operator, otherwise it could be a moot point.
There's a quick flank coming through from Eeyore as well, so you have to watch that player in Hookah. He's the one that could blow up this round, turn it into a win for Boom, but so hard for those 2 spawn players to reclaim space and actually push on forward here. They're even concerned about their own backs. They have an Operator in hand as well as a rifle, so I think those 2 save. Eeyore's just here to try and get any kind of damage he can find. 3v5, retaking B side on Bind, already difficult. Well, when you have an Operator and it's 3v5, not going to work out for you at all. So we'll see if Eeyore can get the timing, and the next round, Boom should have a little bit better. Knives out, but oh no, Eeyore can't make it happen.
Eeyore kind of dipping his hand into the honey jar there and not really pulling anything out. Pooh wouldn't be proud. 3-1 on the board, and DAMWON, a very damn good round from them on that one. Boom, realizing, okay, as you said there, Ander, save the rifle, save the Operator. We can play for round number 7, moving on forward, round number 6 rather. And so an eco is to be expected here. Flip Jitter forcing out the Spectre, it seems, but for the most part, I don't expect too much here from Boom. Although, who knows, Asterisk on that Operator might just be doing something. It's very curious, actually, that it is on their Astra over anything. But, I mean, with the game that he's been having popping off here, it might just be the right call. Not able to land the shot. Trailblazer will stun him. Good pop flash here by Blaze to get them that positioning and get them that space to fall back safely. And now the Hookah position is under contention, but Flip Jitter finding one, quickly done. Asterisk gets the trade immediately. It's a 4v3 here, 4v2, and they've made this thrifty eco round work.
Yeah, don't doubt the Operator in the hands of Asterisk. Perhaps doubt it when Eugene is still alive. Jeong Hi could do some serious damage, but they have to be concerned. How does Asterisk retake Hookah? You can't really, especially when you get spotted out here. Cosmic Divide also try and divide up that site. But they haven't cleared back site. There could be players in elbow. They don't know about any of these options.
Obscuring vision.
So they have to go for a very safe plant. That means you can't play off site. You have to stand your ground and win it out here.
It is planted towards long, so they could potentially fall back to that, but Eugene has a different idea. He wants to go on the aggression here. He wants to take that initiative. He could potentially find a double kill as they line up. 1, 2, give him the 4K. 1 away from that ace, and Asterisk knows that this is a done deal. All he can really hope for here is an exit. If Eugene peaks this and he gets the ace, that's going to be a great confidence booster here for DAMWON Kia. We're looking like the favorites as of the moment in this series already. Boom Esports. Another round given away, one that would have certainly benefited them to the fullest extent if they won this eco. But nonetheless, it goes in the way of DAMWON. 4 rounds now they've taken, 3 over Boom.
Yeah, Asterisk holds on to the up. Has to back up a little bit there, a little close for comfort, but secures the round nonetheless. And I think when it comes down to the conversation of like opping on Bind, like opping on Bind is a really weird one, especially when you run compositions that don't have a jet in it, right? Like DAMWON, they can put it on texture, they're going to be just fine. But I personally really, I despise when races run the Operator. I think playing the closer angles towards a short, making sure you can get use out of your nade, of course, those paint shells, the bot as well, because you want to be in a position where you can sort of use the ability to throw utility through the teleporters and shut down those angles. So I don't hate rocking it on something like the Astra.
To be fair,
defending side.
we have kind of seen on the APAC side that lots of teams, and what is that peek coming from Texture? Blaze King just wins that out, and I don't know what he was doing while peeking that. I guess he was trying to punish Blaze, who was being hampered by the Hunter's Fury, but frostmind will find another kill on Jeong Hi. Jeong Hi, maybe. Frostmind, second one for him. This is, oh, is it high? Well,
it is high.
This is a high round now for Boom. First and foremost.
42 and a flawless one too.
A flawless one, yes, mind you. And as I was saying, it's actually quite a common thing for, if anything, if you're not going to have that operator on maybe a duelist like Reyna or Jet, it's quite common for teams who place it on their controller. It used to be, you know, Omen. Sometimes you'd even see Brimstone here in APAC, especially on Bind. And so it does kind of make sense for Astra on asteriskk here to be kind of picking that up. But how much value can he really find for it? It's not like he's necessarily known for opping. So that remains to be seen as of the round.
He's currently 8-2, although the disclaimer there, the asterisk, if you will, is that 4 of those kills came with a pistol in the first round. So for now, Boom just going to lock down A short with that Viper's Pit. Interesting that the operator's still playing over here towards A, playing a bit of a closer angle, covering showers. And DAMWON continue this trend of very slow default rounds, watching your flank, watching just about everything you can. I actually really like the forward utility that Eeyore was able to place down B long as well. You have that in alarm bot, able to walk up and place later in the round.
Yeah, that's really going to help them too if they ever have to give up this long position, to know that information is there, right? You got the alarm bot, you got a star already pre-placed maybe for a pull in case Blaze King gets overrushed here. But for the meantime, it seems like DAMWON, they were kind of looking for that who can control, realizing it might be a bit more off that they can chew, and now they're going towards A, which is very curious considering the fact that, you know, the Viper's Pit here, the ultimate, has been popped by frostmind on short, and that only leaves Showers to be the really open position where asteriskk, he's lying in wait in the bushes.
You know what I think we might see after this initial contact is Intra has a pit of his own. So you can just do a wall right there, or an ult rather. Now you can't once you get operated, but I thought that was going to be the play. Asteriskk, you asked how much value he was going to get. He's going to get all of it. 2 kills, maybe a third.
Oh, but Texture has something to say about it. A double kill for him. The knife's just slicing up the site here, and Jeong Hi will get that kill, and frostmind suddenly turned around. Ultimate has been taken down. That pit is no longer there, and Eeyore's gonna have to find some way, almost landing a shot on Jeong Hi. Too close for comfort to give him a haircut. Eeyore on the push, will drop his lockdown to try and give him some space, but he's got to wait a few seconds before he can really capitalize off of that. Blaze King here, trying to entry into the Lamp's position. He knows that he has to be close, and he wins that fight. Texture, though, brings it down to a 1v2 after the triple kill for him. Pushed off of it. They know that there's one towards Showers, and one has to be short, as Texture did fall back. Flash out. Blaze caught in the open, gonna be in the pocket, but will he be able to pull this out of his sleeve? Blazing on the peak, he brings it down to a 1v1. He now knows where the last player is, and on the rotate, it's done. It's a sealed deal. They know there's no more time, and DAMWON just suddenly, somehow take the round.
Yeah, just no time to play with right there for poor Blaze. Couldn't get those early kills nearly quick enough. DAMWON take that one right there. And I mean, again, these sight hits from Texture in particular are absolutely flawless. He's done it a couple times already this game when they've been taking B site, just absolutely insane when he's dashing out either with a rifle in his hands or those knives. And well, he does it again right here. Even after 2 players fall immediately to the operator in the hands of asteriskk, it just doesn't matter when you got a guy like Texture on your team.
I mean, man, Texture has been completely just destroying everything that comes across his path right now, and that triple kill for him was huge. Otherwise, it did seem like Boom were in the advantage that round, but this is what we talk about, you know, these big time players making these individual plays in big moments, and that was a huge moment here for Texture to pull that play out. asteriskk, though, trying to double dip here with this operator. He gets the opening shot, but as he's on the asteriskk, cannot back off safely, although that smoke will help him, and perfectly falls back here. Will eventually get found by Intro. Flip Jitter could not help because of that great smoke, and Intro once again making the entrance onto the site. Frostmind will get that kill, and now Jeong Hi trading him out. It's a 3v2 here, Ender, on the post plant, as a retake could potentially come out. It seems to be for Boom.
All right, here, Eeyore and Blaze. Last 2 remaining for Boom, and there's a lot of ground they have to cover. Jeong Hi is playing all the way back towards A short as well for the post plant. 2 players posted up in U-Hall, but they use both flashes trying to scout out some information. I don't think they're going to expect anyone here this quickly. Blaze has to find the kill, but there's 2 people to come on through in this one. Gets the first. That is absolutely huge, and he sees the shoulder, but it's not enough to find the kill onto Texture. Now it's Eeyore in a 1v2, knows there's players on both sides of him, and he doesn't want any part of that. Uses the teleport to try and escape, but I mean, now he's getting swarmed from all different directions. Texture peaks with just 17 HP. Easy for him, and DAMWON put their 6 on the board.
DAMWON making it happen here right now. Round number 6, as you said, Ender. And once again, you know, the two top of the scoreboard here coming from the side of DAMWON, Texture and Intro, just having some huge plays. And that's not to diminish as well what Jeong Hi has been doing. The controllers here of DAMWON have been perfect in setting up the rest of the team to be able to really control the situation, aptly named enough. And Boom Esports are on an eco here. Only a single rifle to be bought up by Blaze. To be fair, Blaze is a cracked shot, and who knows, they might just make this MVP strat work out. They're looking for that long control here towards that Shower's position on the A site, and for the meantime, it is giving them some control at least. But with DAMWON realizing that, they just go towards the B site, and Eeyore here has a lot to deal with, and so does Flip Jitter, but the ultimate could potentially come in huge from that showstopper.
I'd just like to quickly direct your attention to the mini-map where Astra is still in attacker spawn, out in outer space as well, putting down some stars to assist in the site hit over on B. DAMWON make that one look easy. All 5 players still alive and just sort of posted up. 2 players actually committed to making sure a flank has no way of coming on in here. Texture keeps peeking on forward, and DAMWON just continue to look very strong on this map. You know, the site hits, I think early on there was some over-aggression from them perhaps, but Texture in particular has just looked so insane. Of course, as I say, that frostmind finds 2 still very talented players on the side of Boom, but figuring out how to shut down DAMWON's takes, shut down DAMWON's early defaults has not looked super hot for them.
Totally. I mean, okay, he finds a third here. Frostmind, just ice cold veins in his body, but he's gonna go down with a spike. He did retrieve a phantom, so he could have saved it, but he juices, I guess.
I think with pretty much a full save, right? If you're just buying pistols there on the round, like all you want to do is like seek out as many guns as you can get, because you only get 1,000 bonus credits the next round anyways. You're going to be able to, like either way, you get a rifle and armor, right? It's if you carry over a rifle, you buy armor, whatever. So I think any extra damage you can try to accomplish is good, and maybe he has a different skin he prefers. See, he prefers a Vandal. Yeah, it makes so much sense for Eeyore.
That's totally why. And obviously with them, you know, losing 3 rounds down in a row, that will give him just a bit more money for the lost bonus. And Frostmind here, definitely, I guess, a fan of the Sentinels of Light. He's like, no, not that Ion stuff. I want the SOL. So timeout here coming from Boom Esports, talk things over. They definitely have the mechanics to make it happen, but they've been getting caught out in a lot of these, you know, committed positions that they're just not able to fall back safely from. And DAMWON realizing that, continuously punish them time and time again. We saw it there in Hookah after a bit too deep, and same way towards the A short position. So Boom Esports, I like that they're taking the initiative, but it kind of does seem misguided at some moments.
It hasn't really worked out, at least recently. And, well, Boom Esports, they have access to quite a few ultimates to try and shut some things down. Flip Jitter, of course, you have to look at that showstopper. Blaze has the Seekers as well, and I think actually, interesting enough, to me, if you have Seekers and you have Showstopper, it completely shuts down any player on the opposite team from trying to use Viper's Pit. Like, I'm looking at those ultimates being the ones open, because having the Seekers already is good into Viper's Pit. You can sort of scout out multiple different players, get the general direction of where they are. When you have an AoE missile that does 1 million damage, and all you have to do is send it the same direction the Seekers are traveling, well, not too fun to be camping out inside of your own ultimate. So good little natural counter right there for those 2 players stay alive late in a round for an option when the pit is used in a post-plant situation. But again, asteriskk is using this operator to try and hold down towards Hookah.
Intro's doing here, just trying to crawl through all these smokes. He's taking the forward position now into the lamps, and to your point here, when they're holding these really tight corners, that noob tube on Raze could be influential and huge. He's able to get that 1 kill on a Frostmind, and that's the Viper trading out the opposing one. Intro here inside the lamps will not see the light. Well, actually he will, because Eeyore will send him back up into the depths. Now, Eeyore holding down that position. They know he's on the back to the side. Will he be able to find one more? No, Secret finding him from the back, and now they have taken control of the site. Boom here, they still have an opportunity to try and retake this. They got 2 ultimates up, they got those Seekers, and here comes the showstopper, but denied! Texture not letting him stick the landing, looking like Duck Hunt over here. It's a 4v2.
Oh man, Blaze and Asterisk. It might just go back into a save here. I mean, there's not that many rounds left in the half, but Asterisk is holding onto the operator. Blaze hasn't lost any armor, so maybe if you can find an opening pick here. Blaze sees his opportunity, but can't connect on any of those shots. Boom are gonna have to call this one off.
Yeah, at this point, you know, tell them I can't pay rent anymore. I gotta bail out of here. Asterisk somehow finds us up close and personal, going out through the vents, and Jeong Hi, he wants that kill, and he escapes. Not for long. Asterisk, what are you doing? He lands the hard shot, the easy shots, but misses those ones. He does get the third at the end. Okay, a bit of a consolation. They bring it 8-2 here now. DAMWON get some kills at the end, but this is looking like a runaway game here, and they're on the defensive half. Boom.
I mean, it's going great for DAMWON. Boom giving up a lot of space, you know, when they've been playing over towards Hookah. It was just a very easy walk up on A short for DAMWON. They sort of read that play and were able to commit onto the site very quickly. You know, was it Eeyore just completely stranded on site, getting pushed from U-Haul and from Showers, just didn't really know where he was meant to go, what he was meant to do, and ended up not working out too great for them. The way as Asterisk is playing with this operator, has a player there to destroy the dog on the push. It's good coordinated play from Boom. It's what you need when you don't have a dash, when you're not playing. You gotta have a little buddy there to get you out of compromising situations, and it works. It works great. Boom have 2 opening picks.
Yeah, that gravity well, I guess, if you can't get out of the way, like with the dash, then maybe keep your opponent in place instead so they can't follow up on you. Maybe I guess that's the idea here, the thought that they're really trying to apply. And to be fair, Asterisk is making it work, but it hasn't really been converting into actual rounds won by Boom. So they get a few kills here at the end of the round, but nothing too influential as of the meantime. Walls here by both Vipers on that A side, and Asterisk, he finds another pickoff. This is one of the few rounds where those ops have really been working out to maybe convert a round. And now in a 5v2, this should be a round for Boom. Otherwise, if this is another one that they lose and let that slip out of their hands like the 4v2 a while ago, then I'm not too sure. They might just be mentally boomed after it, but frostmind gets that kill. It should be a done round ender.
Yeah, not the easiest one right there. Jeong Hi gonna get one before he's taken down himself. DAMWON will have to rethink things just a little bit. You know, they're not fully dry peeking, right? You know, they had the gravity well going in towards Hookah, but not really playing off any flashes or anything like this. DAMWON have access to quite a few tools to try and scout out their way into these areas. And I think that's what they need to employ a little bit more. If they're trying to take space a little bit more aggressively in these early rounds, especially something like Hookah, well, let's employ the use of a drone or a wolf, especially now that you know that Asterisk is going to be opping at every chance that he gets on this Astra.
Totally. I mean, they now know that Asterisk is going to be trying to hold those forward positions. Maybe not too deep because he is in a jet, but that's something you have to expect. They have lots of information gathering on their side here for DAMWON, and so that's something they can certainly try and sniff out here with the Hound. But for the meantime, it's Blaze King on that. Guy is looking to make a play and maybe enable here Asterisk to go for the peak, but he's just holding down the line for him. Texture has some notion that they're trying to do exactly that, but they're going to give up the fountain for now, as they're looking to go into a very different pit here or towards this A site.
I think DAMWON have a really good read there. So they actually used the dog to clear out fully Hookah. They saw no players in Hookah. So then you infer there's probably going to be players playing pretty aggressively over towards B main. The operator is either B long or it's going to be watching Showers. That's the next thing they have to be able to scout out here. There's no drone for Eugene on the attack. Or he's using it right now. Yeah, so exactly. Now they know the operator isn't there. Is that up probably back over towards B? It's time to try and hit this site.
Yeah, at that point, there's 2 options. Either it's towards the back of B or the back of A. And this time they go towards the latter and looking to make that gamble work on out. A big gambit for them, but this is a lot of utility being thrown to keep them at bay. 30 seconds left on the clock, and they're slowly running out of time. Those sands are quickly hollowing away from them, and now they got 25 left. The rotate to come in on here. That Viper's Pit will be dropped towards A short, so nothing more. No great wall to hold him back off. Now Eeyore playing a very committed position here. Frostmind is going to get taken down, not landing a shot on a secret. No more hidden there. Eeyore will get that kill. Now on the push, Texture will get that very roughly as Blazekin finding a double. Jeong Hi on the trade. It's a 1v2 immediately. Asterisk, the last man player alive, he's got an operator in his hands, Ender, and the post plant will come in.
He's saved so many times, but it's the last round. He's got to go for it. No one playing backside. There's that Viper's Pitch you have to worry about. Rifle underneath him, he could switch over to. one Molotov for Intro to play with. He uses it. Actually, yeah, it's going to be down now. asteriskk getting sucked too, down to 1 HP. I mean, it's just miserable to play inside of the smoke here, and he has no time.
Yeah, I mean, all they have to do at that point is spray that smoke. They know where it's pinged. They know where it's planted and spiked. So 12th round goes in the way of DAMWON as they go up 9-3. And while this may look dire, Ender, we've seen many 9-3 comeback here this entire week. And so the curse, the hex, who knows? Will it shine once again here?
We'll have to wait and find out. I mean, didn't even really notice. You saw a scoreboard right there. Flipshitter at the bottom of the scoreboard, 2-10 on the Rays. I mean, honestly, he's been playing support for the Astra, so it makes a little bit of sense, but still on the attacking side. Need to see big things for the star duelist player from Boom Esports. First half got started off with 5 players sprinting at each other down A short. This time, a little bit of a B hit for Boom. They've got great tools to work with to try and clear some space up in towards Hookah here. It's going to start out with a play we're going to see a lot with a team with Rays on Bind. The lineup of the Roomba, and there's just a Molly right there.
Oh
Look at Intro absolutely ripping them apart, and he wants a little bit more.
Those fangs striking 1, 2, 3. Can he find the 4th? He now knows where frostmind is. He gets the 4K looking for the ace, but Jeong Hi will tell him not today. I want to jump into the party as DAMWON take it 10-3. They take the pistol, and you're looking to extend this even further. This could easily be match point very soon here, Ender. And boom, they just completely got kaboomed here in that one. Not expecting that aggression coming in from Intro. Now, normally teams with an Astra and a Raze on that attacking pistol will, you know, place a star in Hookah, chuck a nade in there, but they didn't even have that opportunity because as soon as Flipshitter went through the smoke, he got domed.
Yeah, he did, and I just love it, right? It's such a common play you see with the Rays. Intro has the timing of it, has that Viper wall, as well as the Molly. So, first of all, they're going to be decayed from the wall, then they're also going to be vulnerable by the Molly, and then you have a pistol. It's just one-tapping people over and over right there. Secret has the judge, gets forced off the angle somewhat, and DAMWON still with a significant advantage going into this round, but I just love the thought process from a guy like Intro in that last one.
Texture here with Marshall has pushed his way deep there towards that Showers lobby, and so they have so much information that Boom are nowhere to be seen. They're going towards that B side. Let's cut over onto it because Jeong Hi and Intro are making quick work, a mincemeat here of the remaining Boom Esports members, and that's it. Eugene gets another kill. 11-3, potentially match point coming up in the next one, but the bonus is going to come in from DAMWON, and Boom are looking to make this gun round happen. They do, to be fair, have had some great attacking rounds here on Bind in the past, but can they pull it out against such competition here as DAMWON Kia? They've never faced anyone of this caliber, at least, or any team from Korea up until this tournament, and so this is a big change for them. It seems to be one that has been quite I guess difficult for them to really try and adjust into, but they have to make it happen now. This could be the map point.
And with Korea having all 3 of their representatives in the lower bracket, they don't want to go home, but Blaze King doesn't either. Starts this round off with kill, getting the Marshall player down B long, and Texture's been a guy absolutely popping off. Intro, the other man on DAMWON, that has completely shut down these sight hits from Boom. He's playing right underneath Hookah, has those mollies to slow down the hit if Boom end up committing. And you can see with the push from Jeong Hi all the way up A short, watching those rotations off, Boom, or DAMWON rather, know that Boom are going to end up hitting this B site.
Okay, they got that Trailblazer out. The dog looking for information somehow. So far, Spark has been quiet. Eeyore able to get that kill on Jeong Hi, and Flipshitter opening up the site here right now. This is looking pretty good for the side to Boom, and it exploded on the site. Eugene gonna tell Eeyore that that is going to be mine, and he will get traded immediately. A double for Flipshitter in the round, and they finally get something going here on the attacking side, but still quite a tall hill to climb. 7 rounds between Boom and DAMWON, so that's a big cushion to work with. And while, you know, there might be quite a hill in front of him, at least it's a start, and that is something to consider. Yeah,
it's the point to springboard from here on out, and you know, for Boom, right? You know, it's a smart play. Instead of challenging around Hookah, where Intro just has this great setup to shut it down. You have the rifle advantage. Play down B long. Take your time. Watch for those flanks when you know they're going to come in, because DAMWON, you got to take some risks in a round like that, and Boom, we're ready for it. DAMWON taking more risks. 3 players all the way up B long right here. Flipshitter is good for 2 before he falls. It'll be a 3v3 for the rest of this round, and well, Boomer still spread out very thin.
Eeyore has to know he's really close.
Nice.
Here. Intro immediately dropped as soon as he puts down his ultimate, and now that brings it to a 3v2. He did a pretty good job there of holding down the line towards that B-long position, but nonetheless, he will not continue on further in this round. Asterisk here on the rotation. He has a pretty good position to maybe catch him off guard, but look at the spike here on frostmind. He is in hookah, and Jeong Hi has a really good spot as well to maybe catch him off, but nope, he's made his way into the site. They've taken it Eeyore here to try and hold down the line to get that plant safely, but Secret could potentially do some nasty damage. He can find a kill here. They are isolated. They're quite spread out, actually, and on the flank, Asterisk is coming his way. Secret has to get on the move here, otherwise he will get flanked, and that should be a kill towards Asterisk, but no, he's giving his position away. Secret trapped between a rock and a hard place, able to find one, okay, with the Guardian, keeping him safe. He finds a double kill right now, and suddenly the tables have been turned. It's all on a frostmind 1v2, but he cannot make it happen as DAMWON get a miracle, a prayer, and come out of this with match point.
Secret, oh my god, somehow winning out on that. I thought Boom had the read. They knew exactly where everyone was with the teleport audio, with the alarm bot, but it doesn't matter if you know where they are if they just shoot you better. And Secret did just that, gets one kill in front of him, swings around, takes care of the flanker as well with just a Guardian in hand. DAMWON are just better here on Bind.
Yeah, Guardian diff here right now for the moment as of Secret. That might just be the Eldritch kind of secret tech that we got running on here. Maybe, just maybe, that's what Boom needs to pull in. That DMR could maybe help their case out, but for the meantime, they're gonna have to pull out every single stop. They do have that showstopper here, Ender, and they are one ultimate point away from both Lockdown and the Viper's Pit, and so this could be huge for them. Whoever gets that opening pick could potentially swing this entire round away, and Secret finds that one Hector. It's a complete bloodbath, a flurry of frags, and it goes fully in the way of DAMWON. This is match point, and this should be the map sealed and dealed in as Flip Jitter goes down. Texture just